Good morning, Miss M. I decided to do a little recording for you this morning so you could see how messy the motorhome is. You have to remember this is a small space, so we have to keep it all picked up all the time. If we let it get out of control, then it makes us both miserable. So anyway, this is the living room here, and you can see the front of the motorhome is a little bit of a collect-all on the driver and passenger seats, which it's just stuff that we, like the bill box is up there, and we ordered an exhaust pipe for when we run the generator, which we did quite a bit when we went to Lake Havasu for the bluegrass on the beach. It just keeps us from putting our exhaust from that out into the park area where we are. When we go to the front of the motorhome, you can see there's the couch and the two chairs over there, and you can see our wooden cabinets up above. So you can see down through everything here. We have dishes like everybody else because we cook and do different things. Here's the kitchen area, and you can see that the cabinet has a couple of things on it. It's not excessive or anything. We just finished doing the dishes this morning, so there's the sink. It's cleaned up pretty much. Here is the microwave, and here's the dish rack, and the dish rack sets on top of the stove top when we're not cooking. We're doing dishes, it sets there, and down below that is the oven. So we have a full kitchen set up with everything. This is our dining room area, and it has the wooden cabinets above it. And here's our table. Our table is, as you can see, there's stuff stacked on it, setting on it. The chairs match the living room couch. It's that same pattern. As we go back further in the motorhome, there is a pocket door here that is beside the refrigerator, and that goes into the bathroom. But it's nice to have that pocket door. When we close this door and the bedroom door, it's different living areas. It is so quiet. You cannot hear the TV on back in the bedroom when you have these pocket doors shut. But this is our refrigerator. It is a three-way. It really has a lot of space in there. It has the exposed fins in the back, and I have to defrost that like once a month, it doesn't take a long time to do, but you have to do it to maintain it. And I have these cabinet doors here, and this is the pantry, and there's three of them. There's 1, 2, 3, and the way that these work is that the drawer pulls out like this, and there's drawers, 3 drawers in each one, and we stack it up with our groceries that we use, so that they're handy in there. This is the bathroom, and here's the shower. Here's the shower, and it's a nice big shower. Here's our cabinet, and the original bulbs were in here, and they used a lot of electricity, and I just replaced them all with an LED light set, and it's just really bright. I'm going to turn it on. They're really nice. They're a lot brighter than the old lights were. Tom's slipping through there. Anyway, there's our sink we every time we use the sink, Miss M, Sebastian, Alexander, we take a cloth and we wipe it out so that it's dry, and the faucet doesn't have hard water spots on it, because a lot of places we go to, we have hard water spots, and so that keeps it nice looking. And there's our stool. It's porcelain, which we really like the porcelain. It's easy to maintain. Over on this side, we have the closets. There's Tom's clothes, and there's my clothes. And my clothes look messy. It starts out in the row of being sleeveless, then short sleeve, then long sleeve, then flannel shirts, and then jackets. And it's just easier to know what you've got when you open up the door and it's all organized like that. Here is the storage. I call this the storage cabinet. It has craft stuff, odds and ends. Up at the top there's some beach towels and plastic bags and tissues, and it's just a storage area. So we have these two plastic drawer units that we bought, and it's the one on the left has shoes and stuff like that, and the one on the right has pencils, and there's a drawer for our technology cords, and there's a sewing drawer and an art drawer, a paper drawer, a card drawer at the bottom. So everything is just organized. We know where to go for what we need. This back door, that goes into the bedroom, and beside that door there is a clothes hamper. Here in the bedroom you'll see the upper cabinets. They have the mirror between the sections of cabinet. The light fixtures that are on the head of the bed, those are the original light fixtures that they had in here in 1994, and we just love them. We have those cabinets over on his side, and over here is my side. We have the light switches right here, and I'll turn those on so we can see. Thing is, this last switch, it turns on a light in the upper cabinet. So all the cabinets back here are lit. So we can see what we're after, and it's just such a nice feature. Anyway, here are my drawers, Miss M. Here's my top drawer, and as you can see, this is my sock drawer, and I have my tall socks here, my medium socks here, and my in-shoe socks here. And here's my bandanas. But I have all of my socks. I pair them up, and then I put them down so that they stick up, you know, just one end of them. This is my middle drawer. This is where I have my underclothes. I have my underwear folded in fourths and stuck down in there so that they stick up at the edge so I can see what I'm getting. And I stack my bras like that, because the drawer is just deep enough. Get it that way. And my third drawer that I have down here is my pajama drawer. And Miss M, every time I get pajamas out, I think of you, because I think about your pajamas being in your drawer. But you can see my drawer is not as deep as yours is. And my pajamas folded over like this is just perfect. but I think about you every time I get pajamas out, because it just reminds me of your organizing, Miss M. Here's the other end of the bedroom from the head of the bed. And I have this dressing table right here that has lights that you can turn on. And I haven't replaced those with the LEDs yet. It's the original lights. Beside Tom's side of the bed, he has 2 drawers. His drawers are pretty deep in there. In our motorhome, we have what's called day-night shades. This is the night shade. It blocks anyone from being able to look in, and then there's this section that you pull up, and this is the day shade, and it lets the daylight in. One thing we have here is on Tom's side of the bed is a furnace control. We have 2 furnaces, one in the front and one in the back, and they both work great. And here in the bedroom is the air conditioner control right here for the back air conditioner. And the air conditioner is right there. That is a view of our home. Emma, this is really the most clutter that it really gets at any one time. You know, for the most part, we both have to work every day to do something in here to keep it nice. And I vacuum every other day after I shower, and it's surprising how much I get off of the floors every other day. So it's just a constant job. It's not something that's ever going to be what you'd call done. You know, it's just a work in progress constantly. Grandpa and I are doing great. We are in place right now. We're staying in Quartzsite, Arizona for the next 5 weeks until the end of April. And then once we get towards the end of April, we'll decide what's going on in the world, and we'll decide where we want to go at that point. And we could be boondocking, but the thing you have to remember about boondocking or dry camping is you have to go in and dump your tanks once a week or every 2 weeks, depending on how long you can have your fresh water tank last you, and your gray and black tanks. But when you'd come into town to take care of those things, you're going to be touching things that other people have come in and touched. And being here in this location, we are the only ones that touch the water, the sewer, and the electric. You know, so we're really more isolated here than we would be if we were out in the desert somewhere. Well, that's about it. Want to let you know that I love you all very much, and so does Grandpa. He's over doing laundry as we speak, so he's out of the house right now, which is good. We need that little bit of space every now and then. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy the video and you can see the motorhome. And we'll talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.